Hello and welcome to Euphoria. I've got a new and exciting project for the new year. Now that my Lego city is growing, it really deserves to have a town hall or a city hall. Any town of any importance has a town hall, and even towns of little importance have a small town hall. So I thought that my little Lego town deserves to have a town hall, and it was about time that I designed and built a new town hall MOC for my Lego city. So I'm starting a new series of videos working out how to build a town hall or city hall for my Lego city. I'll be doing that using my normal design cycle, which starts with defining the concept, then developing the design, and then building the model. I expect to produce a series of videos going through the different stages of the process, and you'll be able to see how I develop the design as I go along. So in this first video, I'm just going to cover the inspiration for designing and building a new MOC. Some time ago I started looking at town hall buildings, looking through Pinterest and other places on the internet, and looking around me as I travel. It's taken me some time to slowly get the ideas together, so I'm just going to walk through some of the influences that have helped me come up with these initial ideas. Inspiration and ideas come from lots of places. It might be a visit to a real-life location, pictures on the internet, a new Lego set, somebody else's MOC, a picture in a magazine or a brochure, or something I see on TV or even in a film. And that sets me off developing some ideas for something that I could build in Lego. Town halls in European towns are often built on the main marketplace or town square, and sometimes a new city square is built together with a new city hall. Town halls tend to be purpose-built, and often they're impressive civic buildings which are built with pride, and the town hall will often reflect its citizens' hopes for the status of the town and its reputation. They seem to have designs characterised by a sense of symmetry, sometimes using classical design elements such as columns and porticos, and have architecture which incorporates classical Greek or Roman or Gothic revival styles. They're usually very solidly built from stone or brick, and often they originally contained a council chamber, spaces for civic functions or meetings, and administrative offices. Quite a few that I've looked at also have clock towers. Although some places have a very modern council office building which provides an administrative centre, often an older town hall remains at the centre of the town where it takes pride of place. So I want my city to have a traditional town hall it can be proud of. So I have in mind a traditional European or classical style for my town hall, and I think it needs to have pride of place right on the main plaza. I also looked at what's available from Lego. Of course, there's the Town Hall modular building from 2012, set number 10244. But that's a retired set, and I don't have one. They're now very difficult to find, and they sell for silly prices, often in excess of £600 or £700. but I do quite like the style of that building, which I would regard as a traditional town hall building, complete with a nice portico entrance and a bell tower on top. It even comes with a mayor. There are very few other examples of a town hall building produced by Lego, although there is a recent one as part of the main square set number 60221. I don't know about you, but I find that building very underwhelming, and it certainly wouldn't fit in a modular building city without a lot of work. Personally, it doesn't inspire me, and I don't even think it's a good starting point for a MOC. However, I have seen pictures of and some actual examples of town hall buildings as MOC projects by Lego fans, and so those help to convince me that such a project is possible. So I've come to the conclusion that I need to create and build my own design for a town hall. This will be a major undertaking if it's going to be a building that does justice to its important place in my Lego city. I am inspired by some of the great examples I've seen from real town hall buildings. Some of them are just too massive for my city though, so I'm going to take as inspiration some of the kind of middle-sized buildings that I've seen built in a traditional European style, but with a touch of classical architecture about them. I think that the right position for the town hall in my Lego city is here, directly on the main plaza. If I move the bank away, I have a decent space for a nice town hall building that my city residents can be proud of. That will mean some major changes for my city layout, especially if I'm going to find a new position for the bank building. So this project could be quite disruptive for my city, but it could also be a massive improvement. Like my other MOCs, I want this building to be minifig scale and fit in with the other modular buildings from the Creator Expert modular line and my other MOCs in my Lego city. So it will largely follow the modular building standards and conventions. If you want to see what I mean by standards and conventions for modular buildings, see my videos on the topic. There's a link in the card above and in the description below. I want to make this larger than a standard modular building, so it might be 1.5 standard modulars on a 48 stud wide footprint, or even be as large as a double modular, which would be on a 64 stud wide footprint. I've done larger modular buildings before, like this one, which is an extended version of the brick bank on 1.5 base plates, and this one, which I call the Ensgrave building, which is also on 1.5 base plates, but is considerably taller than the usual buildings. I think it's very useful and important to define the initial concept for a MOC and stick to it, otherwise the design would go off in random directions. So some of the points I've discussed will become constraints when I start the design. On the other hand, a concept can be refined during the design, and it can be an iterative process. So we'll have to see where this goes as I move on with the design process for this MOC. So I think this will be an exciting and challenging project. What would provide you with inspiration to start on such a large MOC project? Do you have any ideas for what a town hall building should look like? Do you have any favourite town halls that would look great in Lego? What features and functions should a town hall building have? Please let me know if you have any ideas in the comments below as I start to develop the concept for this MOC. So look out for the next video in this series, in which I'll be considering criteria and constraints and firming up the concept for the MOC. Thanks for watching. Please press the like button if you liked this video, hit the bell to be informed of any updates, and subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos about this project, my other MOCs, and further developments in my LEGO city.